Hello, welcome to day two of Money Abundance Meditation. And my name is Romel from Lifestyle Academy, and I'm going to be guiding you through your money abundance meditations. And before we start our second day, I would just like to address a few key points that will help you go through this journey much easier. One very important point is for us to realize that it still takes so much of effort for all of us to follow through with homework and activities, right? So just address this point here, right now, right at second day, that it's not the homework and activities are something that is going to benefit the course or the faculty itself. It's really there to design to take you to the next level. So you have to understand that once this abundance is going to be received by you, you are the one who's going to cherish it, enjoy it, and you know, be the one who has done it. So it does take a process. Make sure you're following through and you're finding all the activities, you're finding all the work to be done, and you're going through with it and you're getting it done. So here, I would just like to add a value of the day to you. You must think that why my brain, even though it knows it should be doing these things, why it doesn't follow through. It's a very common way of approaching our mind, our brain structure, that I know I should be eating healthy, I should be drinking water every day, I know I should be exercising every day. I know these things. I know I must express my love for my loved ones every day. I know these things. But why I don't do it as many times as I wish I could or I wish I want to? And at that time, you could easily come up with blame or some kind of complaint for yourself. But here, we need to understand and learn something new about our brain and about our structure. Our brain is not given to us to follow our $1 million ambitions, right? It's very clear. Our brain was not designed to follow uh, achieving all our luxury vacations, our luxury home, to pursue these kind of dreams. Our brain was gifted to us by the divine to take care of this physical body. It's a physical brain to take care of this physical body, and it works in a certain way. It has a certain policy that it must follow. And what is that policy? It needs to keep you safe and secure at all time. Just just grasp this meaning and value for a minute. Your brain is constantly working to keep you safe and secured at all times. What does that mean? Yeah. Does it mean that if I don't achieve my richness and abundance, I'm not going to be safe anymore? It's not directly linked like that. Imagine this example that I would love to fly in a helicopter. I would love to own a helicopter, and I can keep telling my brain, don't you understand how much amazing I'm going to look when I take a photograph in a helicopter? You must know that. Why don't you give me that $1 million idea and that I can go ahead and make this dream come true? But it won't work like that. It knows your limitation of not being able to fly, right? This is one limitation we have. It knows this limitation until the time you don't prove it that you have developed something further which can keep you safe. Even if you leave the ground, it's not going to let you leave the ground. It's not going to allow that kind of force, that kind of abundance to come into us, which might actually become a burden, which it feels it cannot carry for you anymore. So this is very important. There's a lot of deep value here. Please dig deeper into my words. We have been working with people for more than a decade, and we have assisted people in process of transformation. Everything that has been planned in this course is very articulate, is very precise, and is in momentum of how to get you to shift your reality without your resistances. What is resistances? Resistances is just our mind and our brain regressing back into our comfort zone, regressing back into keeping us safe, into keeping us actually healthy in its own way. So we cannot blame our system, but we want to understand this system and work with it. How will we work with it? We have to create systems and structures that move us gradually and organically, and that's what this program is. So you must be more proactive in finding all these tricks that we have implanted that can make you gradually make this shift. Okay? And along with that, I also want to tell you that our abundance is always waiting for us. Our abundance is available for us, is everywhere. It's only when we become available for it, it is available back to us. Also, just consider what I'm saying. It's we who are not available. Just think about it for a minute. So, we have been coming through a pattern of system, habits, way of processing things, way of looking at things, and we keep repeating the patterns. The planet is cyclic, solar system is cyclic, climate is cyclic, our life is cyclic in nature. We keep repeating things, patterns keep repeating themselves. That's how the nature is designed. The way you've been behaving or looking at things a decade back could be the same way you're showing up even today, and that could be of no surprise actually. But you have enrolled in this program to make that shift, to break that mold. And for that, you will need to invite this new way of thinking, this new way of coming up in life or showing up in life, and new way of going ahead for your work. So don't wait to do what is asked of you. You must approach it and find it and get it done yourself, because 24 sessions will go by very fast. And again, we might be thinking it's another course that just got completed, but you have enrolled with a promise to yourself that you want to get this done this time, right? You have told yourself this is that moment where the shift is going to come, when the abundance is going to come, when transformation is coming, and I am ready. And you guys are already winners for taking the action. So make sure you have everything in perspective. You go along and make this happen within this 24 sessions. And we are there to facilitate you and learn to live with your brain within the systems that it has, not thinking or assuming it's just going to behave new automatically. Okay, we have to make gradual shifts in our core, and then that core is ultimately going to make new structures, a new shape of the brain, and that new shape is going to make new possibilities available for you. All right, I hope everything is up to date and everyone is clear with us. And this is a brand new day, and a whole new abundance is waiting for us. So let's begin with our meditation for today. And after that, I'm going to be sharing a very wonderful activity with you that's going to make you realize what happened and how it happened, and what are the patterns you're creating in your life, and what are you carrying with you. Okay? So let's go ahead and find a quiet place